Hi everyone, I'm Kevin Patrick. Thanks for joining me for Season 1, Episode 14 of Patrick's Poor Man's Guide. This podcast is for people who want to understand local government better. It's not just for Democrats or Republicans, it's for everyone, because responsible government starts with informed people like you. Today, we are talking about budgets, what they are and what they aren't, and why it matters more than most people realize. Before we get started, if you find this podcast useful, you can support our work by subscribing wherever you're listening and by sharing it with someone who's involved in their community or thinking about getting involved. You can also find extended episodes and practical resources on my Substack at Poor Man's Publishing Co. and at poormanspublishing.com. If you'd like to support this work, subscriptions start at just a few dollars a month and they help keep these conversations going. Thanks for listening, and here's why it matters. In the last episode, we talked about how local government is actually funded, where the money comes from, and why it's far more constrained than people often assume. Today, we're talking about budgets. Budgets are one of the most misunderstood documents in local government. Many people think a budget is a checkbook, or a wish list, or a running total of what government plans to spend. But that's not what a budget really is. A budget is a plan, it's a policy document, and it's a set of choices made in advance. It reflects priorities, constraints, and trade-offs. Once a budget is adopted, it doesn't mean every dollar will be spent, and it doesn't mean new ideas can be funded easily. It means the community has agreed on a framework for the year. Understanding what a budget is and what it isn't changes how you hear debates about spending. It explains why officials often say, "That's not in the budget," or "We'll need to take a look at that next year." This episode is about reframing budgets, not as barriers, but as intentional tools. In the extended episode, we'll slow this down and talk about how budgets actually function in practice, why they feel rigid, and how they quietly shape policy long after they're adopted. This is Patrick's Poor Man's Guide, Local Government in Plain English. Make sure you tune in next week as we discuss why everything costs more than you think. This is Patrick's Poor Man's Guide, a podcast for people who want to understand local government better. Not as Democrats or Republicans, but as informed residents, because responsible government isn't partisan, it's necessary. Thanks for listening.